I cannot with these panels because it is so much bias on these panels. It's not even funny. People cannot give their honest opinions. People cannot actually go against the grain. And I've really had enough of these panels, to be honest. That's why I created my own space, because I'm with, I remember I was on Pierce's live, and they talked about a lot of these issues as far as them disagreeing with a lot of these panels, and the fact that these panels are so pissed off because people are looking at this more realistic. And they say, oh, they're just skits. No, these are real life situations that I don't play with. There are too many people that are impacted in real life because of these situations. And I am not going to sit up here and let y'all justify people's behavior and make it seem like because something happened before a marriage that it doesn't matter. Yes, it does. It matters tremendously. I am not going to sit up here and not hold these characters accountable the same way I would hold anybody accountable. Any client, any patient, anybody that I deal with. I'm not going to do that in 2026. Am I not going to hold people accountable? Because trust me, I am. Because at the end of the day, there are a lot of people out here playing games with people, lying and manipulating the people, and I just don't have the patience for that. I don't. When it come down to doing these Kountry Wayne skits and my panels, it's about people that we don't have to have the same opinion. But we're being real about these Kountry Wayne skits. We're not sitting up here babying Amber. We're not sitting here putting Amber on a pedestal knowing what she's done. No, we're not going to do that. We're going to hold it accountable the same. I told you, Amber and Shayla are the same person. Amber and Shayla are the same person because the same thing that Shayla did to Amber is what she did to Rolanda. So like I said, what makes y'all think that Amber is better than Shayla? In what way? None. There's no difference between her and Brittany and Shayla and who else associates with her. There's no difference between the three of them. Nothing. Ernestine, I forgot. Ernestine. There's no difference between none of them. Ernestine is just as bad. So again, when it comes to all these women on these skits, they all the same to me. It's just some of them may move a little bit differently, but not really. So in my mind, I'm more so like this. I am somebody that does not condone these women's behavior. I don't, and I'm never going to. It's just like what happened with Nadia and her situation with Jay. The fact that her sister asked to talk to Jay. Her sister wants Jay. And the thing about it is, if you can't see the fact that your sister wants Jay, I don't know what to tell you. So what makes that different than what is going on with Amber and Shayla? Nothing. That's two sisters. A sister that wants your man. But okay. So please forgive me if I'm blatantly confused about the fact that y'all pick and choose who does what and who should be held accountable. No, we gonna hold every single person accountable. Wrong is wrong. I don't care who did it. I don't care if it was before the marriage or after the marriage. It don't matter to me. I'm holding all these people accountable. It's just like the situation that's going on, the fact that they're trying to find that money. Ernestine need to take that money and put it towards that house and pay off that house before she ain't got nowhere to stay. And then she ends up having to move in with Jay. Go ahead on and pay off that house. That's what your mama would want you to do with that money since you found it. You shouldn't have told neither one of them that you found it. You should have just paid off what needed to be paid off, and that should have been it. At the end of the day. Even if she did, James would have understood why she took the money. Because he would have understood she took the money and put it towards paying off the house. Because one thing that James would have never wanted to happen is for her to end up on the street somewhere. So he wouldn't have cared about that. He just wanted to know where the money was. So if she took the money and she took care of, her and Ava and made sure they had a roof over their head, he wouldn't have had a problem with it until he found out she messed around with Trey. Then that's a whole nother conversation. Now, if he found out she messed around with Trey, then yeah, he gonna be very pissed about it. But if she wasn't messing with Trey and he went to jail and she took that money and she put it towards the house, he wouldn't have been mad about it. Because he'd have made that money back anyway. It wouldn't have mattered. He just want to know where the money is. He wouldn't have been mad if Miss AJ took the money. He wouldn't have been mad about it at all. If anything, he would just paid her the same way he paid Hollywood. That's why Hollywood was pissed off. So, in the end, like I said, the fact that these people on these panels get mad because people like myself are saying the things we say, let me pull the receipts. Because I can pull the receipts that Amber still got feelings for Wayne. I can pull the receipts that she really don't want Anthony. And Anthony don't really want her. They don't want each other. They just don't want to lose. She don't want to be divorced because it looks bad on her as far as being divorced.